All right, so let's talk about what we do as coaches. What is our entire business based on? You guys have heard this all before, so it shouldn't be that new to you because this should be one of the foundations that you learned about from the very beginning in your new coach training. And sorry, I look so crazy. I had a massage today, so it's a little crazy. But anyway, and I have a cold, so if I sound nasally, that's why. You've all learned about the 4 vital behaviors, and maybe even when you took your training, like when I did, you learned about the 3 vital behaviors, and now there are 4. So I will, if you haven't heard about the 4th one, then this will be new to you. But if you have, then this is all basically just a refresher for you guys. And maybe that's just what you need to help you get to Emerald, right? So let's talk about the first one, right? Which I think is probably the most important because we don't want to be salesy. You want to be the product of the product, which means that you're drinking your Shakeology every single day and you're working out, you're doing one of our programs and you're working out every single day. You're getting results. You're not dialing it in, right? Makes sense. You're showing everyone what you're doing. You're talking about what you're doing, and people are asking you what you're doing. And all you're saying is, oh, I drink this shake every day, and I do this workout every day, and that's what I'm doing. And I follow this nutrition plan, whether it's the 21-day fix or something else. But that is being a product of the product. You're showing them that what you are, in essence, selling them is what you believe in. It's something that works for you. It's how you work it into your day. Like for me, I had to stop taking a multivitamin because taking a multivitamin and taking my Shakeology was actually making me sick. It was making me nauseous. You know that feeling when you take your multivitamin on an empty stomach and then all of a sudden you don't feel great? That's how it was feeling if I drank Shakeology and took my multivitamin. It was just too much. My body was telling me it was too much. So for me, Shakeology is my vitamin. I take it, I drink it every day. I just started switching to later in the afternoons because now I use it as my pick-me-up for a little bit of energy in the middle of the day to get me through since I have to get up so early at work. So that's what works for me. I do my workouts in the morning because that gives me the energy in the mornings that I need. Since I get up so early in the day. But that's what you want to start telling people. That's what you want to make sure that you're showing people. Be a product of the product. The second one is inviting. So we talk about invite. And this might be controversial for some people, but I don't believe in cold inviting. And I think Trish feels the same way, so I think I can probably speak for her for this too. Invite can mean different things for different people. And it's funny because in different trainings that I've taken about the vital behaviors and the trainings that I've taken at some of the summits and listening to different coaches talk about the vital behaviors and what invite means to them has been different for everyone. So in the beginning, I was told, you just have to talk to people and just invite them to your challenge groups. It was almost like telemarketing on Facebook, and I hated it. It didn't work for me. I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't like it. So I don't do it. I definitely follow that golden rule where I only want to do to people what I would want them to do to me. And I can tell you right now, somebody sending me a cold invite, I'm not going to respond to. So this is what invite means to me, okay? Talking to people that have reached out to me prior about groups or about workouts or something that I'm doing, setting up events and inviting people to that, because then they have control over whether or not they say yes to you. You can invite them and then they can say, no, I can't go, or yes, I want to go, or hey, I'm interested. Those are the list of people that you can talk to and not feel like it's a telemarketer because they've shown some interest. They know what you're going to be talking to them about. They know what you're going to be asking them about. So those are the ways that I like to invite. if I put up a post about a challenge group, or if I put up a post about a workout, someone likes it or comments on it, that gives me an in to talk to those people. Hey, I saw that you liked my post. Hey, I saw that you had a couple questions about the workout that I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. It's not unexpected. It's not unsolicited. So that's the way that I like to invite. And like I said, everybody has a different way that works for them. But cold invites to me just seems like the old telemarketer thing. And I know I don't like getting them, and I've gotten them from other groups, and that's just not my thing. And let me just give you guys one disclaimer. I don't think anybody in here has ever done it, just because we don't teach it this way. But I know a lot of the other MLMs, they tell them to set up groups and then just put people in them. And I don't like that. So make sure you guys aren't doing that. It's not received well by a lot of people. Just make sure you're genuine. Make sure that you're talking to people who are showing interest. They're not blindsided by your invite. It kind of just think about how you would want to be approached if you were in their position. Think about when Trisha or I, approached you. Talk about or use the methods of how you like that stuff to happen, and do it that way. Okay. So no cold invites, guys, unless that's what works for you, but I can't see that that works for a lot of people. All right. So number 3, personal development. And I never really read anything, especially self-help kind of books before I started coaching. And now I really enjoy them. And the funny thing is, even in my full-time job, some of these same books come up. And I find myself actually suggesting them to some of our managers. So they work in a lot of different ways than just, doing this whole Beachbody thing. They are actually to make you better, and to make you better from the inside. So we're not just about, our looks or results that way, but different ways to make you, to help you with maybe something that you're dealing with. I keep a book that I haven't read through it completely. I only read it when I need it, when I feel like I need it. But after my mother passed away last year, I was suggested a book called Motherless Daughters. And I keep it by my bedside so that anytime I just really feel like I need something to help me through maybe a moment or something that I'm having, or a time where I just really miss her and I really need her, I just pick that book up and I read it. And that, I count that as my personal development. And I've learned so much from it, because I've learned that I'm not alone. I mean, I'm not the only person this has ever happened to. And there's different things that I go through and different things that happen that other people are like, yeah, that's happened to me too. It happens to all of us. So even if it's not something to benefit your business, if it's just something to benefit what is going on in your life, that's still personal development, guys. And it will reflect in your business, because it reflects in you and it reflects on your personality. So, pick up a book. And if you guys need any suggestions, Trisha and I have both read plenty of books. I have a whole shelf, like right here on my bookshelf. I have a whole shelf of different books that relate to different things. Some of them I finished, some of them I haven't. But they all have addressed different things that I needed at the time. So, reach out and ask us, but make sure that you're doing it. And right now I happen to be reading a book called The Miracle Morning, which has really helped me change my schedule. And, I don't know if you guys have heard me talk about it, but there are days where I actually have to leave my house by 5 a.m. To get to work. So that means I have to get up by 4 to get in the shower, which means that if I want to do my workout in the mornings, I got to do that at 3. That's crazy. I know, but I've made it work for me, and it's not so bad. Once I'm the kind of person that once I'm up, I'm up. I don't drag. Now it might take me a couple minutes to get up, but once I'm up, I'm up. So this book has actually helped me to kind of refocus all of my stuff to the mornings, and it's really helped me. So if you need something like that, that's a great book. That's a great book. One other book that I will recommend to you guys, and let me just grab it real quick. And this, I know I said that you can just ask us for recommendations, but as I'm talking, I keep thinking about these books that I have. This book right here, see this? Roller Coaster. I don't know if you guys have noticed yet, but that's what this business is. You guys are going to have your ups and your downs. You're going to have your times where it's really easy to hit Success Club, and then you're going to have times where you're like reaching for as many people as possible, barely but making it by and skimming through by the end of the month by the skin of your teeth. Or, you know, even like getting coaches, people that want to sign up, people that are actually interested, or even in your challenge groups, people who are actually participating. So you're going to go through all these ups and downs throughout this business. It happens to all of us, it happens to the best of us. Ask Leslie, she's gone through all the same stuff that we've gone through. And it's just, you just have to learn to get through it. And you just have to know that it happens in every business. So if you guys ever want to read a book that deals with that and how to get through it and what to expect and all that, then read that Entrepreneur Roller Coaster. It's great. It's a great book. It's an easy read too. All right, so I told you that there are now 4. So in case you guys aren't aware of the 4th one, the 4th one is actually recognition. And on Team Accelerate has actually been very good. Leslie's very good at recognizing coaches, especially at the end of the month. She puts up the leaderboards and lets us all know how we're doing. And she celebrates, you know, people who hit Success Club and even people who maybe you came close, but you still helped a couple people that month. She's always been very good at recognizing us and, you know, coach advancements and, you know, first time Success Club earners or first time Challenge Pack earners, or, you know, even if she just sees you do something really great in your business, she's very good at remembering to celebrate those things, maybe making a post about it just to make you feel better. It helps to keep your momentum up. It helps to let you know that, you know, people are watching. And it just makes you feel good, because who doesn't like to be celebrated? So I know that I have tried to get better at doing that as well. And it's just something that we should all do, whether it's a challenger who checked in, you know, hey, Susie checked in for 5 straight days in my challenge group. She is going to be getting great results, blah, blah, blah. Or if it's, you know, a brand new coach who just signed up and they sold their first challenge pack, you might want to celebrate something like that. Or just welcoming somebody to the team, whether it's to your personal team or to the whole team of Team Accelerate. Just giving those little celebrations to just the little things that people do. It just helps to keep everybody motivated and keeps everybody kind of active in the group and makes everybody feel good, right? So who doesn't like to be celebrated or get a little gift or something like that? So those are your 4 vital behaviors. Those are the things that you should be doing every single day. If you guys are looking to make Emerald or beyond, if you saw Leslie's video, you see that there are now kind of like, we're treating it as like different levels of Emerald. Those are the things that you need to be doing. And listen, we all fall behind. Trust me. I think I could probably speak for Trisha again when I say that there are days and there are times where we've all fallen behind and we need to get better at doing those things. I myself need to get better at being a little more consistent on doing those things every single day. But that's what this group is for. This group is to keep each other accountable, to make sure that we're doing those things every single day. So what you guys are going to want to do is make sure that you comment below and let me know what your personal development is for this month while we're doing this group. Let me know what workout you're doing and what Shakeology you're drinking. And let's see, how many people you plan to invite each day, or at least talk to, or if you have a challenge group, open that you plan to put up an event for and invite to. And then put one example of something that you would like to see as a recognition method. Maybe you can think of a different way of doing other than the things that I mentioned. So make sure you comment with that stuff below. So your workout and your Shakeology, the personal development that you are doing right now, the challenge group that you are currently inviting to, and a method of recognizing somebody if you have some cool idea other than what I mentioned. All right, guys? All right, good luck.